Yo, I was really just like recording for like 5 minutes. Well, I thought I was recording and the camera wasn't even on. So, double checking, camera's on, we're good. Let's go. Okay, so introduction to my channel. My name is Keisha. If you see me on social media, it's K Shanae. K for Keisha, Shanae for my middle name. And I kind of been off and on YouTube. I would post a video, then I would get insecure, take it off. This time I really want to stick to it because my goal is to inspire people and encourage people. I want to tell my story, a story that I believe is quite encouraging. I moved, you can see that thing on my shirt. Let me just move that out the way and act like it never happened. Okay. So anyway, I moved to California a year ago and I came to live with a family member. Long story short, that situation did not work out. Nothing bad to say, it just is what it is. Moving forward, I want to say I've moved about maybe 5 times that I can remember. Roommate situations that didn't work out, roommate situations that wasn't healthy, drugs involved, just unsafe environment. So I think some people probably would have gave up in that situation, especially since I moved to California without a savings. I do not recommend that to anyone, but it was just something I wanted to do because I was at a point in my life where I was tired of waiting and I said California is somewhere I've always wanted to go, so I'm going. Before that, um, God gave me a dream that I was moving. So even though I had like no money moving here, I wasn't afraid. I just took the chance and it worked out. I ended up getting a pretty decent job within a month of living here. Before getting a better job, I worked at Starbucks. Nothing to say about that. It just wasn't for me. And so I ended up getting a job that I love in the education field. I'm trying to go back to school. So this is just part one of my story. A lot of people will tell you what to do, how to start your new beginning. You have to have this and you got to have that. But in real life, oftentimes you're not going to be presented with the perfect situation. You got to make the choice to make a sacrifice. You got to make the choice to struggle a little bit. And if you're strong enough, if you're willing enough, sometimes you just got to take that chance. I decided to take that chance and I've been here for actually a little over a year. I moved in December 2015. You know that if you've watched my other video. And I've felt so alive since moving here. I absolutely love and miss my family, but it's been a journey for me that has helped me grow. When I moved here, I think I had like $50 in my bank account. No savings, no idea where I was moving to. I just knew I was going with a family member. I stayed with that family member for 3 months. Looked on Craigslist, found a roommate. That roommate ended up being manipulative, very unhealthy environment, very unhealthy situation. So it was to the point where I just had to leave immediately. I just moved immediately with nowhere to go, still hardly any money, not like completely broke, but not like a healthy savings. I went and I stayed in a motel. I don't recommend that to anyone either, but that was just something I decided to do because that situation was way too unhealthy for me. I moved to another place, too crowded, too many different kinds of people living in one area. I didn't feel safe. I stayed there. Just going off the top of my head, I don't have time to count. Maybe 5 months, 4 or 5 months. Um, Things started getting unhealthy in that situation, so I moved again. I found another roommate, and she ended up having her own situation that was absolutely unhealthy. She wasn't emotionally stable, so I had to go. Moved again. After moving again, I just kind of put all my stuff in my friend's garage, just put it all in there, and went to New Jersey for the holidays just to visit. I wasn't moving back. So I left without knowing where I was going to stay, where I was coming back to. Luckily, I had a really good friend who let me stay with her when I got back. I got back and I ended up meeting some more people who needed a roommate, and so that's where I am currently. Still working towards my own place, still working towards a lot of things. So it's been a year, a little over a year, and thinking of it being a little over a year, I expected things to be a little bit further along, but just looking back from where I started, it's 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 so inspiring because I literally moved here with $50. Now I have a pretty good savings account. I have a job that I love. It's not the best money, but it's the most I've ever made, since I've been working, and I've been working since I was 16 years old. And the goal is to keep moving forward. So when I look back on my life, I just see that progress. And though there were times I literally just cried myself to sleep, and I cried and cried, and I look back and it was worth it because I didn't give up. I'm blessed, so blessed because I didn't give up, and I decided to just keep going at what I decided to just keep going for what I want. And as long as you keep moving forward, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out fine. You're not always going to have the best people around you. You're not always going to have the greatest support system. You're not always going to have all the finances you need, but you move forward. And as long as you move forward, as long as you have that strength to get back up every time you fall back down, you will not fail. The only way you'll fail is if you quit. So I'm making this video to let someone know who's watching: do not quit. Do not give up. Your time is coming. It's just timing. And don't be afraid of the time. If it takes a little bit of time, if it takes a whole lot of time, regardless, it's going to take the time anyway. So you might as well make the best of it. So thank you for watching my channel. Thank you so much for the few comments I've been getting. I hope you enjoy my channel because I have more inspirational videos coming. I try to record often, but I'm currently working 2 jobs at the moment, so I just kind of record when I can. I want to take the time to just schedule when I record. I just want to be consistent with it because I believe with all of us, God has given us something beautiful inside of us to carry. He's given us a certain type of thing that attracts certain type of people to us, to inspire them and let them know that everything's going to be okay. And so I hope you're inspired by this video. I hope you enjoy watching. You'll notice that I kind of have an over-the-top kind of personality at times. I'm very full of life, and I'm silly, and I laugh obnoxiously sometimes. So I just hope you like it. I just hope that even if it inspires one person to follow their dream and not be afraid, then that's why I'm doing this. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.